Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, and welcome back to the Butcher Circus with a very interesting background. So, there's a lot of things I want to cover right off the bat. So, thing number one is the fact that I did not want to have this match. I just clicked into the Butcher Circus and it sent me into a match with an unnamed opponent. I have no idea how this happened. But here we are, I'm playing BONK VESTAL. I was going to practice it against the bot first to see how much damage she could do, but I guess we're gonna have to play against someone already, and they are an asshole to actually push me to the back like that, but it's okay. So today we have, please get out of the way. Please, get out of the way. I know I have to hold to activate hero, get out. Okay, there we go. So we have a Fortnite background here, which was made by Face Carpet Cleaner. So they're a fellow YouTuber, and they make very funny videos about the Butcher Circus. So I'll leave a link in the description if you do want to check that out. And today we've got kind of a disaster going on right now because we are supposed to have a BONK VESTAL, but my plans have been ruined already. Because, oh, come on. Oh, you... Like, okay, I'm gonna be honest to this player, like, they're unnamed, I don't know what they're doing, they're definitely going for the right play, but look, there's no way you lose this match, right? So at least let your opponent have some fun before you start going for things like this, right? Yeah, at least let your opponent have some fun. So what we're gonna be doing here is buffing the Vessel to make her do as much freaking damage as possible. We're gonna use Hand of Light 3 times, or maybe just 2 times, I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna have 2 they're gonna guard! They're gonna guard the A-bomb! We're gonna have 2 damage trinkets on her, so she has plus 40% damage melee skills. We're gonna use Emboldening Vapors twice, and we're gonna have her guarded, and we're also... What? You heal a guarded character there? That is insane. That is uncanny. This has to be a bot or something, I don't know. And we're also gonna use the command buff with the plus damage, so when she's guarded she's gonna do an insane, unreasonable amount of damage, and it's gonna be very, very fun. So here goes another Emboldening Vapor. She's already going to start doing some damage. You can see the damage buffs like stacking up. And what's her damage base actually? I really don't know. Okay, here comes the slam. So we are at this door. That's not great. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. Against guard breaks, yeah, her base damage is 7 to 12, which is meh. It's pretty much Huntmaster damage. She has 6 to 12. And Hunt's Rush is kind of meh. So yeah, it could be better, but it could also be worse. So we don't need our Plague Doctor's actions anymore, so we're just gonna move like this. Please don't go for death blows. If there's a death blow here, I'm just gonna, you know, just surrender, call it a day. But yeah, before that happens, I need to keep spamming the commands. Now, honestly, let me be honest, there's no way we're gonna actually test the team here. But, you know, it was kind of a good attempt. Screw you! I'm not gonna let you kill my characters, just... How unsportsman of how unsportsmanful, you know, a lot of unsportsmanship from my opponent. If you see someone playing silly, like, just let him do the funny thing. But yeah, we're gonna play against the bot and we're gonna actually try this team out, see how much damage the Vessel can actually do. Because in a real competitive match, like, running with a team idea, which is, you know, you have Plague Doctor, Houndmaster, and Man-at-Arms, and you try to do maximum amount of damage on the character, that's already a very silly idea, but if you do it on the Vestal, with a BONK VESTAL, it's even sillier, because as you saw, just Abomination just breaks guards, and, you know, the whole strategy has a lot of flaws. But if you have a Highwayman, at least a Highwayman's a decent character, but with a Vestal it's gonna be more difficult. Oh god, the bot is gonna focus me down as well, come on, just let me have some fun, man. Okay, here goes the guard on the Houndmaster. It's very important that... Wow, they're trying to hit through the guard. What do you think you are, an Arbalist? Yeah, it is very important that you use the Vestal action before you use your Man-at-Arms action, so you can actually stack 4 command buffs, so I can actually do plus 100% damage on her. So there goes a named shot. They are trying to focus me down, so good job, bot. We went for the practice one, not the tutorial, because the practice one is actually, you know, like, not... It's not good, but it's decent, you know, it's mediocre, it's a mediocre opponent. And actually, the previous tournament, not sure if you've watched it yet, so I won't spoil it, but this team was played in the previous tournament. At the final match of the grand finals, the practice team was played. But, you know, a lot of characters were banned, so it does somewhat make sense that you would play this team. So I'm gonna guard here with the dog again, just so I give myself some dodge. And you know what? This team is actually gonna have a hard time against the bot team because, you know, it's just not very good. But it's also a suggestion, and I do want to accomplish my suggestion. So here goes another emboldening vapors. You're gonna see that we're gonna be able to stack 4 command buffs in total because we didn't use the first command buff in round 1. So we are gonna be able to do that. So here goes another command buff. And it should be fine, right? Because we haven't used a single one, so yeah, we should be able to drop 4. It will be okay. Right now the bonk's already doing 20 to 33, but we're not going for the bonk yet. We're going for the Hand of Light, which is doing 26 damage already. Jesus Christ. And I'm still gonna be able to stack that up further. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to stack that up way the hell further. Okay. I'm gonna drop another Hand of Light, and yeah, this one's not doing that much damage, but it's okay. And let's see, what are the buffs at? So yeah, I have... I'm still gonna be able to drop 2 command buffs, so that's okay. I have plus 105% damage from the Hand of Light, plus 50% from the command buffs. I'm still gonna be able to drop 2 of those, and I have plus 50% damage from the emboldening vapors, and I'm gonna have plus 40% damage from Jack Chopper, so I'm 100% gonna one-shot this Highman, and it's gonna be so freaking funny. Yeah, I can't wait for it. Okay, here goes another command buff. I swear, if we get a crit, we're probably gonna crit for like 60, or maybe even more, with 7 to 12 base, which is meh, it's beyond meh, actually, it's really not that good. Okay. Oh, I have 68 accuracy on you. What's your crit chance? 27. It's not too bad. Incision actually has good crit mod. Just realized that. Okay, there goes pistol shot. Am I marked? Did I just get pistol shot for 12 with a mark? Jesus. The Arballs would do more damage than that without a mark, by the way. Yeah, just so you keep that in mind. So here goes another guard. And come on, I need to see the big number. I need that dopamine rush. Hound's rush. I really don't care. I really do not care about my Plague Doctor. I just wanna go for the bonk. Okay. Command. And this is it. Yeah, this is it, the moment we've been waiting for. Look at the damage, it's so good. Okay, before I go for it, I'm gonna give myself some delayed gratification. I'm gonna use my BD action to actually go for a very nice incision there. Good job, Plague Doctor. You're gone now, but oh no, she stays alive. Look at that bloodstained Gamma-Son value right there. Wow, we have a lot of HP on her. Jeez, I just noticed. And yeah, let's see. How much damage do we do? We've already stacked up as much as we can. And 28 to 48. Please give me a crit. Yes! 63! Oh my god, that's the, like, if you reverse his numbers of HP, we did 63 damage with the bonk. Oh, that is so good. Bonk Vestal, you absolute queen. Now she's gonna start losing her damage buffs because, you know, after you go for that Hand of Light, not only are you gonna start after you go for the bonks, you're gonna lose the Hand of Light buffs, you're gonna lose the command buffs, but you know what, for that 63, it was worth it. I'm gonna see if I can actually still win the match, maybe take advantage of all the damage we dealt there. Actually, we have plus death bow dealt chance from melee skills. How much damage are we still doing? 22 to 38. Oh, how much damage does elimination do? 5 to 9! Holy crap! This ability usually does like 2 damage. Wow, that is really cool. Yeah, the bonk death bow with a crit. Oh, Vestal, you queen. Yeah, you're doing great right now. Look at that. Just the Harman just got deleted. You didn't even have a chance to react to it because you just got dazed, right? That is cool. That is cool. I'm getting excited over a bot team. Yeah, that's bonk vessel gameplay, I guess. I'm gonna give this another try in the ladder. Like if we go against a novice, I might actually be able to make it work. We're gonna try that. We're gonna go against a novice. Yeah, you know what? You know what? I'll give you one chance. Okay, good job, doggy. You got the kill. But let's try this against a novice, see if it's actually going to be any fun, because I think that against a novice or an apprentice, we might actually be able to make that. Alright, and here we go on a match against a novice. So, I just had a match against a novice, her name was Slimy, and we had a really, really close match. They had a shield breaker team, and they did kill my Vestal early, but we ended up having a really cool 1v1 at the end between the Man-at-Arms and the Grave Robber, but sadly I forgot to record, so there's that. It is quite a big sadly, but yeah, on to what I was actually saying during the portion of the video that I did not record. You might be wondering what the Fortnite background actually does for the video, and in answer to that I will say it does essentially nothing. But, you know, it looks cool, so there's that. FCC did that, so that's why I'm gonna link their channel in the description. And yeah, it looks really, really well done, you know, so congrats. So there's gonna be a pull onto my Plague Doctor here. It does make sense, she is quite the scary character with that Plague Grenade, so you do want to focus her down first. It's not like the Hellion where she's, you know, Hellion's garbage, Plague Doctor is also garbage, but at least she's dangerous garbage, so you have to focus her down. And speaking of focusing her down, you can see she already got hit by Demon Spool, she already got hit by Punish, and she still has 30 HP because of this. So, it's such a tanky setup, I really like it. Right now, we're gonna start spamming that Hand of Light. I'm gonna go for the Occultist, even though it's the worst hit chance, because he's kind of the scariest character here. And this team that we're playing against has Exotic Snuff Plague Doctor, which is very interesting, to say the least. But hopefully we'll be able to not get completely demolished, which I don't think we're gonna have too much fun with that, because we are gonna get completely demolished here. Like, this team would get destroyed by any sort of disruption, but, you know, I don't have any sort of disruption. I don't even have the Disorienting Blast on the Plague Doctor, because I don't think it's that good of an ability. She's already kind of strapped for using her abilities, because you kind of want to have these four, like, these are her essentials, but you also want to have Noxious Blast. So, there's that. Right now I'm gonna drop the second Emboldening Vapors before I just dropped this one. And here we go with that. I could have waited until I dropped the Destroyer or something before I dropped the Emboldening Vapors, but let's just do that, and we'll be happy that way. I'm gonna drop another command buff and see if we actually have enough damage already to knock the Occultist down to 0. So yeah, we get crit for 26. We actually get hit there, despite all our dodge. That is a bit surprising. They do have a finisher lever, so this is an interesting setup. Like, they have good characters, good trinkets, but the synergy between these is non-existent pretty much. I will say that. Okay, we're gonna go for the command buff now. And we're gonna see if our Hand of Light actually does enough damage to bring that Occultist down to 0. I really hope it does. Even if it does, there's still gonna be heal, and there's no heal from the Flashlight, but, you know, we're still gonna get hit by a lot of heals, so that's annoying to deal with. I'm surprised we're not going Rain of Stars, we're just going for Death Blows with that. I would personally just, you know, notice that the Plague Doctor is essentially useless from now on, so you can probably get away with just using Hugh when taking her out the next round, but I guess she does have that Bloodstained Gambeson, so you gotta get lucky with the Death Blows. So there is the Hound's potential now, so I'm gonna go for it, and that Occultist will be dropping down to 0 by the start of next round, so that's good. It means he's essentially gonna have to waste an action on that. Hopefully I don't get hit by Plague Grenade again. Like, you have only plus 11 accuracy, and I have 62 dodge. And there's the hit. Yes! Perfect timing, right on cue. Oh, I love it, I just love it. Okay, let's drop an Incision here on the leper, hopefully get him bleeding. Nice crit, 2 command buffs equals crits, right? Yeah, there we go. And he is bleeding out quite a bit. If there wasn't, like, as much sustain on their team as there actually is, I think that I actually have a winning chance with Vestal. But this is another problem with BONK Vestal in a team like this. You know, Super BONK Vestal also has a problem that it's a very inefficient damage team. So for you to actually do the damage you want to do is not going to be too easy. Yeah, keep that in mind. I'm going to use my Hound's before I can't, even though that means that the Occultist is going to drop the Death Star without having to worry about the bleed. So now he's going to heal himself, but after that we go Hand of Light, and maybe we get a Death Blow by the start of next round. Maybe, depends on the damage we do. We're going to drop another command buff if he heals for a lot, so yeah, that is a lot, but we're going to drop it. that is a lot. That was a max roll. We are going to drop the command buff here, and this isn't going to be our strongest round yet. Our strongest round is going to be round 4, when we're just going to bonk this Flashlight down to 0, or the Leper down to 0. I think the Leper even, because he has Revenge, so you could do extra damage on that. So there's a crit on the doggy, of course, because he's the character that actually has the dodge, so that's the character that you always crit. All the damage is already looking amazing. Yeah, I actually do more damage to the Leper because of the Revenge, even though he has protection. That is very interesting how that works. So yeah, we're gonna drop this. So there's the crit 33. Nice! That's the character down to 0 immediately. That is good. That is very good. And after this, like, honestly, you don't even need more damage buffs. Like, this is just too many. You could genuinely play this team, and instead of having, like, a Plague Doctor here, which is just too many damage buffs, you could instead just have, like, a Flagellant and just have regen and have some sort of sustain with that Flagellant. Could go for the Death Blow here. Oh, I have so many command buffs, but I need to keep up the guard or else I'm gonna lose it. I'm just gonna use my Plague Doctor action if I can. She marks herself, which I'm fine with. I'm gonna drop another incision here, do some bleeding. So the leper is dropping down to 0 soon. I kind of don't wanna bonk the Flagellant here, because then he's just gonna heal himself, and that's not gonna do too much for us. But we're gonna go for it anyway. We are gonna drop another guard first, or do we drop the command buff first? Let's drop another guard first. Even though we're gonna go to this store, we're gonna give ourselves some dodge. This might be a mistake, because then we might not be able to do the damage, but come on, 62 dodge, 75% death resistance. I know we haven't dodged a single ability this match, but surely we won't die to the first 25% death blow chance, right? Oh, there is Hugh on this sniper with that finisher, so that could actually come in really and be really bad for us. But I really hope I survive, because he doesn't even have a good hit chance. He has 80 base accuracy. Like, come on, his accuracy on that is like 115, so it's like two 50-50s. Please don't get it. Please don't get it. Okay, they go chop because they're crazy. They go chop instead of you. Yeah, okay, thankfully we're gonna be able to use our bonk here. So 28 to 48 damage, that's the max we're gonna get to. Do we want to use it? 7-11, oh my god. 7 to 12 on the leper, by the way. You know what, I don't really need to use it at this point, let's be honest. Like, I can just use Hand of Light, just keep stacking, and I'm gonna do more damage. So, honestly, if you just get rid of these two, just get regular damage trinkets, because that only impacts Mace Bash, you're gonna overall just have a better time. Because these two are very unnecessary. Like, bonk is good, but it might be a death blow thing with the bonk. So what you might actually want to do is not misplay like I just did. Go for the Hand of Light onto the leper there, and then drop a bonk and get a death blow, because this actually gives you death blow chance melee skills, like plus 45. And with a finisher, your kill chance would be 95%, which would actually be really nice. So now I am still guarding, so I'm gonna drop the Hound's Area before I can't. And let's see, do we get the death blow? We don't, but we get a nice crit along with it, so we might be able to win this. It's going to be really close, but we might. We might just be able to win. So the leper is dropping down to 0. He's probably just going to go Solemnity. Yeah, there he goes, just with the sustain. And we are also dropping down to 0, so that's no fun. But here goes Hand of Light for the death blow. So it's a 32. We don't take it. Look at our accuracy, by the way, 202 accuracy. That's Caltrip's level accuracy. Yeah, that is really nice. And he's just gonna keep healing himself. So yeah, against sustain, you can have a lot of damage, but if you can't follow it up, it's not gonna work out too well for you. I think at this point you just drop a Battle debuff and pray that that Plague Doctor doesn't do enough damage, and also pray that a cultist just refuses heals or just passes or moves forward, you know, just does something really dumb. So the Flagellant's probably still gonna do enough damage with the Reign of Sorrows. They're gonna go Exsanguinate instead, which is really insane, not gonna lie. And I don't mean insane like, yo, that's so cool, bro. It's insane like a completely crazy play. They keep hitting me for 0, so they aren't getting death blows. Plague Doctor just does 0 freaking damage with her Plague Grenade, so if you run against any kind of protection, even if it's 5% protection, there's a really decent chance you're not going to do any damage. So we do have that going for us here. Sadly, I do not have the bonk available to just get a death blow, because I would love to just go bonk death blow, but I don't see that happening immediately at least. I'm going to go for another Hand of Light. I'm gonna go on that cultist so he drops down to 0 soon, because he's already bleeding out a lot. I'm gonna drop another Harry on him, so I think that's okay for me. Yeah, this is turning out to be a relatively close match. That is just some stress. That's really not as helpful as I wanted it to be. That's 230 heals in one match, by the way. Oh man. Oh, it's fine. It's fine, Shepherd Doggy, we'll manage. Here goes the Hound's Area. 2 command buffs equals crits. Come on, where's my crit chances? It's a 15%, so you know you have really decent crit chances on that. Don't expect to get like 4 crits every single round, but okay, is that gonna do damage this time? Nope, it keeps critting and it keeps doing 0 damage, because that makes sense somehow, right? Thankfully it doesn't do too much stress, so here we are just gonna drop another command buff because we need the accuracy and of course we need the damage on the Vestal, because bonk Vestal team. Bonk Vestal, I haven't used bonk yet. You know what, you might also be better off just using her as a bonk Vestal, like with these trinkets, and not even worrying about any of these buffs. You know, just bring her, just go bonk immediately, and just forget that you have Hand of Light, forget that you have commands and guards and the Boldening Favor. Just bring other characters and just go bonk, 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 and just have fun. I think that might even be better. So you went for a Solemnity there, so now you actually need some more damage. 15 to 25 could do enough, and yeah, with the bleed he's taking 5, but with another Hound Sarah he's going to be going down to 0. And after that you have no more Solemnities, and then the Bonk's going to get a death blow. Unless they go for a heal with the Plague Doctor, but nah, I don't think they're going to go for it. Oh, that's a 25. I did get really lucky to take 0 damage this entire time. Like, let's be honest, let's be clear with that. So I can't be too sad about it, but here goes the battle debuffs, and yeah, I mean, once again, if there was no sustain, this team could actually win. Like, if I made the rule against someone, okay, you can play whatever you want, I have to play Bonk Vestal, but you have to play with no sustain. Like, absolutely 0 sustain. I think I would actually be able to win. But otherwise, it's gonna be rough. Okay, there goes the chop. Doesn't actually do that much damage. I was expecting it to do a little more. They're gonna go redeem with minus 100% healing skills, so enjoy your 0 heal. Oh, I can't believe I'm losing to a novice. No! My impeccable record. It is far from impeccable. Let's go for just... let's just go for this, I guess. Yeah, it's sad because I just don't have any follow-up. Oh, this team. It is so unfortunate, you know, playing teams like this. There goes another Ridge Reconstruction. Oh, 39 because of the crit. Wow. If you had any doubts that Novice RNG exists, yeah, or it doesn't exist, if you had any doubts that Novice RNG doesn't exist, just have a look at this match. They healed for 30, 30, 39. I mean, sure, they got a heal for like 3 once, but, you know, it wasn't even a 0. So who cares? And yeah, there goes the Rapturous now. Surely that's gonna save us the match. Yeah, I'm gonna keep fighting because I have a Bonk Vessel. I literally cannot lose. I have the Bonk Vessel. But I think what I'm missing is the Bonk. Oh, 155% other skill. We're still gonna do a lot of damage despite being at this store, by the way. It's only minus 25. Yeah, we have so much damage here. It's gonna be fine. But there goes Battlefield Medicine, just heals herself. Just some very weird plays. I think that my opponent has given up on trying to get the death one. Honestly, you're fearful, so yeah, you should give up on that. There goes the Exsanguinate, we stay alive, and it heals for 0 again. You have to wait before you can use your healing actions. Is this a bot? Are they just using their abilities because they're under 14 HP and because they're available, they're like, or they're available, which I'm joking, they're definitely not a bot. But yeah, let's go for this, and let's hit you again. Yeah, let's hit you again. Could have gone bonk on the leper, honestly. Yeah, you can see we're still doing decent damage. Honestly, just get rid of these. And instead of playing Bonk Vessel, just play Hand of Light Vessel, because that's actually good. So there goes the death blow. Also hoping that would be a double death blow just for the Giga Chad Leopard to just get 2 death blows there at the end. That would have been really fun. But I think the Irrational is just gonna have to go out his own way, right? Irrational? What you gonna do? And actually no act out, that is surprising. Well, I'm gonna drop the Bell of Surrender, so GG for my opponent. They definitely played well. They focused on the Plague Doctor, which is definitely the right move. They did some interesting plays, but I mean, don't we all do some interesting plays at times? So anyway, hope you all enjoyed the matches. Don't play this team. do not play it. But check out the channel in the description, because I really do like FCC's videos, and I think you will too. Makes just some very funny circus themed videos. So yeah, I'll see you again another time. Cheers.